Hello everyone. Welcome back to English listening practice. Today's story is called A Mother's Secret Gift. This story will help you improve your English while teaching an important life lesson. Listen carefully. Let's begin. Maria lived in a small town. She was a mother. She had one son. His name was Leo. Leo was 12 years old. He was smart. He loved music. Maria worked at a small shop. She sold bread and vegetables. Every day she woke up at 5 in the morning. She worked hard. She never complained. Her husband died 3 years ago. Since then, Maria took care of everything alone. Life was not easy, but Maria always smiled. She said, "We don't have much money, but we have love, that is enough." One afternoon, Leo came home from school. His eyes were bright. Mom, I have big news," he said. "What is it?" Maria asked. "My music teacher chose me. I can join the city music program," Leo said. Maria smiled. "That's wonderful, Leo." "But there's a problem," Leo said slowly. "The program costs money, a lot of money. We need to pay for lessons, a new violin, and travel to the city." Maria's smile became smaller. She did not have that much money. "How much do we need?" she asked. Leo showed her the paper. Maria looked at the number. Her heart felt heavy. It was 3 months of her salary. That night, Maria could not sleep. She sat at the kitchen table. She looked at old photos. One photo showed her wedding day. She wore a gold ring. It was a gift from her mother. It was the only valuable thing she owned. Maria touched the ring softly. She thought about Leo's dream. "He deserves this chance," she whispered. The next morning, Maria made a big decision. She walked to the jewelry shop in town. Her hands were shaking. The shop owner looked at the ring. "This is beautiful," he said. "Are you sure you want to sell it?" Maria took a deep breath. "Yes," she said, "I'm sure." She sold her wedding ring. She got enough money for Leo's music program. But she told Leo something different. "I got some extra money from work," she said. "A bonus, don't worry about it." Leo believed her. He was too excited to ask more questions. The next week, Leo started the music program. He traveled to the city every weekend. He practiced every day. He worked very hard. Maria worked even harder too. She took extra shifts at the shop. She sold vegetables at the market on Sundays. She was always tired, but she never showed it to Leo. Weeks passed. Leo got better and better at violin. His teacher was impressed. "You have real talent, Leo," his teacher said. "Keep working hard." One evening, Leo noticed something. His mother's finger looked different. "Mom," he said, "where's your wedding ring? You always wear it." Maria's face changed for a second, then she smiled. "I took it off to clean the vegetables. It's somewhere safe." Leo believed her again, but something felt strange to him. 3 months later, the music program had a final concert. Students from the whole city came to perform. Parents and teachers filled the theater. Leo was very nervous. He stood backstage with his violin. "What if I make a mistake?" he asked his teacher. "Then you make a mistake," his teacher said. "But you keep playing, that's what musicians do." Maria sat in the audience. She wore her best dress. She waited with hope in her heart. Finally, Leo's name was called. He walked onto the stage. His hands were shaking. He looked at the audience. He saw his mother's face. She was smiling at him. Leo took a breath. He lifted his violin. He began to play. At first, his hands trembled, but slowly he found his rhythm. The music filled the theater. It was beautiful. It was powerful. Halfway through the song, Leo made a small mistake, a wrong note. His heart jumped. He almost stopped. But he remembered his teacher's words, "You keep playing." So he continued. He played with even more emotion. When the song ended, there was silence for 1 second. Then the whole theater exploded with applause. People stood up, they clapped loudly. Some parents had tears in their eyes. Leo looked at his mother. She was crying too, but she was smiling. After the concert, Leo ran to his mother. She hugged him tightly. "I'm so proud of you," she said. "Mom," Leo said, "I need to ask you something. Where is your wedding ring? Tell me the truth." Maria looked down. She did not want to lie anymore. "I sold it," she said quietly. "I sold it to pay for your music program." Leo's eyes filled with tears. "Mom, why didn't you tell me?" Because I didn't want you to worry, Maria said. Your dream was more important than a ring. Leo hugged his mother even tighter. Mom, that ring was special. It was from Grandma. You are more special, Maria said. You are my greatest treasure. Leo felt something powerful in his heart. He finally understood. His mother didn't just support him with words. She gave up something precious. She did it silently. She did it with love. The next day, something surprising happened. The jewelry shop owner visited their house. Mrs. Maria, he said, I want to return this to you. He held out the wedding ring. Maria was confused. But I sold it to you, she said. Yes, the shop owner said. But last week I saw your son's concert. My daughter is also in the program. I saw how hard he worked, and I heard why. He smiled. A love like yours deserves a gift too. Please take it back. No payment needed. Maria could not speak. Tears fell from her eyes. Leo hugged his mother. See, Mom, good things come back to good people. Maria put the ring back on her finger. It felt warmer than before. From that day, Leo practiced even harder. He never forgot his mother's sacrifice. Years later, Leo became a professional violinist. He performed in big concert halls. But before every concert, he did one thing. He called his mother. He said, This performance is for you, Mom. Maria always answered, No, my son, this life is for you. Leo learned something important that day. Love is not always loud. Sometimes it is quiet. Sometimes it is silent. A mother's love often hides behind small sacrifices. Maria never asked for anything back. She simply gave. Remember, a mother's love is often shown through sacrifice. Small sacrifices made with love can create big dreams. Thank you for listening. See you in the next story.